Harold with the Investing News Network, and here today with me is Roulston, Managing Director of WestBay Capital Advisors. Thanks for joining me today.
Oh, great to be here, Charlotte.
Great to be here. And we're at PDAC. It's the final day of the show. How did it go for you?
Oh, it was very, very productive. PDAC is always a great get-together. I mean, there's so many people here from the industry. And it's just such a great opportunity to meet up with people and keep up and make new acquaintances and keep up with what the various companies are doing. So it was really productive.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about your work and what you were hoping to accomplish coming here, I guess.
Well, a large part of it is keeping in touch with people and
Yes.
you know, learning new things. You know, I'm involved in several different companies, so it was great to just keep in touch with people.
Good. Do you feel it's quite optimistic here? Do you feel it's justified? How is the resource space feeling to you right now?
Well, it's kind of a mixed bag. I mean, there are some people who are quite optimistic on it, feeling a buzz, and that it's turning to the upside. And there's still others that are a little bit pessimistic. And I think what's happening, quite frankly, my view of it, is the smart money is now very much back in the industry. And we're seeing the players that really know the industry and understand the cycles are aggressively investing right now. The retail crowd hasn't come back yet. They're being distracted by the blockchains and the marijuana deals. And right now, that's kind of where the excitement is. But I think in due course, as the mining industry starts to tick upward again, and we see that momentum building on the upside, I think these people are going to come back in and realize, you know, there's something really solid about a mining deal where you've got a gold deposit or a silver deposit or a copper deposit, and they will come back.
Yeah, hopefully we do start to see that. Are there any commodities in particular you are interested in or think people should be looking at right now?
Well, I've always said, you know, for the 15 years that I wrote the investment newsletter, my message was, don't get hung up on the commodity, you know, because so many people think of the mining industry as really a play on a commodity. And I've always encouraged people to look at companies and don't worry so much about what's going to happen to the commodity. That if there's a reasonable outlook on the commodity, that you really want to focus on finding the best companies in that space. So in the gold sector, you know, in my heart, the gold price is going to go higher over time. But is that a basis for investing in the gold space? And I think not. So I always invest with a perspective that over time we're going to see a higher gold price. But now let's look at a company that's adding value, you know, a well-managed company that has decent assets that can add value for shareholders. So whether it's gold or silver or copper or some of the other metals, that's really the way I look at it.
Okay, so adding value, decent assets, any other things that are on your criteria for a good company?
Well, the biggest challenge in the industry right now is people. You know, there's a lot of people like myself that have been around for a long time, but there's not very many young people coming into the industry. And so when I'm looking at companies, that for me the biggest challenge is looking at the people that are involved. Are they capable? Is there enough depth in that management team to really carry the company forward? So that's really, for me, number one criteria is who are the people? Are they capable? Are they experienced? And do they have the energy and the commitment to make something happen with the company?
Okay, this is maybe a good chance to discuss the companies you're working with right now. Maybe you want to mention a couple of them.
Well, one of the ones that I'm very excited about right now and is a very well-run company is Thunderstruck. They're exploring on Fiji, and I was really attracted to the company because I spent some time on Fiji during my newsletter period looking at the Lion One project. So I got to understand the geology of Fiji and the politics and the economic environment. So when I had a chance to work with with Thunderstruck on a Fiji-based project, it was just a natural fit. So that's a great project, great people involved in it.
Great.
And I'm chairman of a royalty company called Metalla Royalty. That's been a very exciting situation. Tremendous management group involved in the company. So again, it was just a real pleasure to work with those guys. And in a year, they've accomplished so much. It's really, really exciting to be with that company.
Oh,
My biggest involvement actually is the Golden Triangle of BC. I've got involvements with 4 different companies that are up there. And I see that as geologically as one of the most exciting areas on the planet to be involved in. Just huge potential. And with Pretium's mine now in production, it just validates the whole geological model, but also the fact that you can get things done in a remote location and in British Columbia.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much for sharing all the information with me today. Very nice to have you.
Okay.
That's all, yes. Once again, I'm Charlotte McLeod with the Investing News Network, and this is Lawrence Roulston.